By the way, those are all my cringy Polaroid photos that I took back in 10th grade. At some point, I took those photos and I regret all of them. Such bad memories. Let's get on to the story.
This is a non-copyrighted intro.
Today is going to be a story time about how I got followed home from the gym. Yeah, this is a not very fun story, but it kind of has a happy ending. So, you know, we'll just get to that when we get to that. So, back in the day, back in sort of the middle of COVID, it was in between the first big quarantine and the second big quarantine, in France, of course. There was like a mini 2 to 3, maybe about 2 months maybe? Like it was a break. Like we kind of had a little bit of leeway, we could kind of, you know, do things that we wanted to do. Like August of 2020, let's just say that. I was going to the gym a lot with my friend. He and I would go to the gym, do the exercise shit, and go back home. Because we kind of live on the same road and we both really wanted to get in shape because we had just watched My Hero Academia and we were like, I want to be All Might. I want to be All Might. Anyways, so we were really getting into it, and at a certain point we decided to stop going in the morning, which is the time that we usually went. We went about 6 a.m., which is insane, and we kind of stayed until like 7 a.m. But then we decided to do it in the evening toward 8 p.m. to 9 p.m., which was a little better because usually when we did it in the morning, I would just go home and go to sleep. But when we did it in the evening, I could go home, go to sleep, and not have any guilt. So that was going well. But at one day, we were doing the exercise things. I think I was doing this thing where you go like this, where you pull it back. It's like a long metal thing, and it pulls the weight down there, and you go, you probably know what it is. Anyone who's been to a gym knows what it is. Just picture it in your head. And I saw this guy in my peripheral, and I think he was doing something like this. He was doing like something with weights, and he wore a black cap, which he had on backwards. He had a white t-shirt on, and he had black shorts on, I think. Unless I'm getting those two colors mixed around. It's been a long time. It's been a long year. I can't remember shit. But remember he was wearing some like white or black colored shirt and some black or white colored shorts. And he was doing something with weights, and I just noticed him, saw what his face looked like, saw what everything looked like, continued on. And then me and my friend left the gym, walked around home. And there's a direct way to get from the gym to my home, which is like basically down the road. But we decided to go a really, really long way around. We decided to basically, instead of going road, 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 then there's home, we went road, 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 home. So you would come to the house from a different direction than if you're going the direct way. So we had gone around that entire way, and we had been talking and strolling along, and he's a guy, so I felt safe next to him, you know, walking around and shit, and talking about, you know, whatever. And it started getting dark, like really dark, so we went home. We went to my home, and we got to a road behind my house, like just like not far from my house. So we were at a road behind the house. That meant that because my house is on a hill and it goes like this, we would come down the hill like this, and my house would be right there, instead of coming up the hill the way we'd normally do it, and my house would be there, obviously, because my house doesn't move. So we did that. We did the long way around, and it was like a really long way around. Like we were out walking for like half an hour. Where was I? So yeah, I was at the road behind my house that would lead to the downhill slope of my house, like going down to my house. And me and my friend parted ways. He went down the road behind my house, continuing on to his house, and I decided to run around to my house, just out of just like pure, I have just, about an hour ago, I've been at the gym an hour ago, I'm gonna still be, you know, doing the energy shit. And so I skidded up to the door, and I skidded up to the door and realized, oh, fuck, I gotta get my key out of my bag. So I kind of turned, and I saw the guy that was doing this. Like, he did like this. Look, I'll show you. What? He was going as fast as I was going, but then he sort of like skidded to like a gutter walk. And then I saw him continue on in my like literal vision point, and I'll show you from my point of view what he did. He kind of went like the sort of I've been caught little shuffle. And I knew it was the same guy because I saw his face from here, and I saw what he was wearing from here and here, and I got really fucking scared. And then I suddenly hear, and I look, and there's a guy at the bus stop who's like tapping on the glass and going, like he's like motioning to me, and I'm like, what do I do? And then he comes around and he's like, hey, do you need any help? He seemed to be a little upset, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't find my key in my bag, because I was like shuffling around going like, where's my key? There's a guy over there who just followed me home a long way home. And so I was just like, I don't find my key. Can you hold my phone with the flashlight on? And so he held my phone with the flashlight on while I dug up around for my keys, and I finally found them. And I was like, thank you. And he was like, out of the goodness of my heart. And I was like, oh my God. That was the most stressful situation I had ever been in. And that was the moment that I really realized I could have died. And that guy over there in the bus stop, literally out of the kindness of his heart, just fucking helped me. Because he obviously saw what happened. He saw me run to the door, and then this guy run, stop, realize he's on a main road and with me, and I'm like noticing him, and so kind of shuffle. Like, I'm so happy that that guy was there, even though it was like right by my house. It was very sure that he could have done something bad. Anyways, what do you think about this situation? Is there any way I could have handled it better? Is there any way that I could have, you know, how would you have dealt with this situation? Yeah, that's it basically. I hope you're all having a good day. If you're having a bad day, just let me know, and I'll try and cheer you up personally. And if I can't, oh well, I'll send you memes. Alright, adios, motherfuckers.